What's up, y'all? JC here, back again to give y'all my review for episode 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, this episode, we finally get to see the opening, and I gotta say, the opening is really good. It's got that over-the-top, cheesy, 80s anime feel, and I really liked it. The CGI, I don't know, I think it kind of fits, but it kind of felt like a video game opening for some reason to me personally. But overall, it's a good opening. I like the song. It's pretty catchy. It's pretty catchy opening. Yeah, this episode was pretty much a little bit slow paced, which is good because this part right here, they can't just rush through it because I think they covered like maybe 2 chapters this episode, or maybe 3. I'm not sure, but I think it was 2 chapters this episode. So this one, skips forward 7 years to the future where Jojo and Dio are in high school, and pretty much it starts off when they're on the football team. They're working together to try to win the big final game before their graduation. And on the surface, it looks like they're friends, but that's not the case. Dio's still plotting to get the Joestar family fortune, and Jojo is still having doubts about Dio. For some reason, he can't feel friendship whenever he's around him, which is obvious. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not sure anyone can feel friendship when they're around someone like Dio. He just gives off that aura of malice and evilness and bitchiness and dickiness and shit like that. So this episode, George Joestar, Jojo's father, is sick. He's ill, and supposedly it's from a cold. But from what we learn, Dio's been secretly feeding him some medicine, which has been making him, sicker and sicker. And Jojo finds out once he discovers a letter from Dario Brando, Dio's father, and pretty much his father had the same symptoms as Jojo's father. And Jojo puts 2 and 2 together and says, "Dio, what the fuck are you doing to my father?" And it starts this whole argument, this confrontation. He's like, "I will protect the Joestar estate." He picks Dio, throws him off the fucking 2nd floor. That shit is nice. It's real nice. So Jojo goes off to Ogre Street in London to find a cure, an antidote for the Oriental medicine concoction. And there we see Speedwagon. Speedwagon finally makes his introduction. It's only been a 2nd episode. Really good. His voice actor sounds familiar, but I can't really pinpoint who the voice actor is, but it sounds familiar. Like, most definitely sounds familiar. Overall, Jojo gets attacked and he bitch slaps them out the way because they can't fuck with him because he's Jonathan Joestar. And pretty much, afterwards, Speedwagon and Jonathan, become best buddies, and it's all sold out. Then we cut to Dio, who's also in London, and he's got the stone mask with him. And he bumped to these 2 drunken guys. They start to attack him. Dio thinks it's a good opportunity to test out the mask. He hits the one dude with a glass of wine or something, or some kind of alcohol. He cuts his face up. That's kind of censored. There was some censoring, and I knew it was inevitable. I knew it was happening, but this comes on at like what, 1 a.m. I think 1 a.m. in Japan. So I think they could get away with some things, but the fact that they censored out a guy getting his face cut up and a guy getting half his arm cut up is really disheartening. It is a little disheartening because there's more shit that's gonna come along the way that make that look tame. I'm just saying. But he uses the mask on this one guy, and supposedly it doesn't work. He appears dead, and then all of a sudden he's like, he turns into a fucking vampire. He starts to suck the blood out of Dio. And just before he dies, the sun comes up and kills the vampire dude. So that right there is a close call. So now Dio knows the ability and the gifts that the stone mask brings on the people who wear it. It turns them into a fucking vampire. Now, some Twilight bullshit on some real gruesome, deadly vampire bullshit. So overall, it was a good episode, very good episode, slow pace. Next week is probably gonna be that episode. It's most likely next week is gonna be that episode. Y'all JoJo fans know what I'm talking about. That episode. So overall, good episode. Amazing opening. Amazing ending. I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. I love that opener. It's good. I love it. So yeah, this has been MasterKingJC. Keep on keeping on. And comment, rate, subscribe if you want to. Doesn't matter. So yeah. Peace.